What's going on, Wisdomizers? Welcome back to another episode of Wisdomize Trader. It's Thursday, one of the last days in the week, and we're going to dive into the crypto markets as always. So quite a few things have happened. So U.S. government basically are now selling Bitcoin, and there is some Coinbase drama involved. And market is red in general. There is a lot of fear, short-term fear. But as I've mentioned many times already in the community chat as well, it will recover. At least for the first few months, I'm expecting more bullish momentum. There is still a lot of gains to be made. I don't know how long this bull run will continue. Obviously, I hope that it will continue for a long time, but I'm seeing a lot of signs in the economy that are actually saying that there is not much of upside left. But I have been the delusional bull for a long time, and I really hope that we're gonna see another um, leg up. But I will just show you on the Bitcoin chart that I'm thinking could happen, and this is a red flag for me in general. So it's you always have to see market from two sides, not only one side, and also always consider risks. And my favorite thing to do is to actually counter think about my current thesis. So if I'm bullish, then I am always naturally finding for reasons to not be bullish as well, to not be biased, because bias is a profit killer. So let's dive into the charts. As you can see, Solana has bounced perfectly from the previous entry that I gave, 180, or this sort of box. And it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to see another bounce to the upside from here to make this 160 as a target. So Solana is my main focus in general. I really do love this chain and the everything that's related to it. It has some inflation, though yearly inflation is around 8%, and it has some unsold FTX wallets that have billions of potential selling pressure. But from here, what I'm seeing is the bullish structure is still in place. As you can see, we took out this all-time high ever so slightly, then reversed back, and where we're gonna see another push up to this all-time high region remains to be seen, but I believe that this is going to be truth now, or more likely than we're going to see a downward push to 120 region, which would clear up this. This is very strong support zone, 120 on a bull market. I believe that this is going to be eaten up if we are going to see these kind of prices, but at this point, unlikely in my opinion. So yeah, there are some trend lines that you can use if you want, but I think we are actually in a very strong area on Solana, and I believe that we're gonna see more upside on this crypto and all the ecosystem. But obviously, this is a very degenerate chain in general, and there is absolutely nothing that is being promised. So with this in mind, BTC looking also still bullish. As I told you, this is a bull flag forming, in my opinion. We're probably going to see more upside unless US government just dumps the whole thing. Like I believe there was many billions that they're planning to sell now. But what I actually came up with this theory that we might be on the brink of another minus 75 or 70% downside move. I would not exclude this at all in Q1, Q2. But I remain bullish. Like this is just a controversial theory that something might break in the economy. There's a lot of like signs that could potentially predict this. But if you look at BTC chart in general, like we have seen one, two, three large drawdowns all across the board on BTC when 75% drawdowns are completely normal for this asset. And I believe that at some point we're going to see the very same drawdown again. But for now, you can see there are three touches could be on the trend line that we could actually retest again at 115 or 20 if we ever get there. Obviously, we can also drive this trend line as a guideline with this trend line being in place, and then we actually already kind of rejected this trend line, and it's a very big trend. And if history repeats itself, and we're going to see another 35 um, 35 or 70% drawdown, this thing could be very hard to digest. But again, there are many mechanisms that can actually trigger this sort of push down. But I don't think that this is going to be happening anytime soon. But yeah, just have to be ready, not biased. That's the message. But yeah, from here, what I'm seeing is still we're in a very bullish market, and trading essentially in a channel that could give us more opportunities to buy lower. But for now, I remain bullish. And total market cap, which is a market cap of all the cryptos involved besides BTC and ETH. We are expecting more upside on this one, but for now, as you can see, we are kind of I would say if we go on a lower time frame, we will see that there is 50 EMA exponential moving average being tested inside of this. Could be like a bearish flag forming. I wouldn't exclude this to break to the downside, but again, these kind of short-term patterns, they really don't matter too much. So we can just draw some lines, but it ultimately does not matter because these patterns are most likely to not be taken seriously. They just move in their own sort of narrative. But BTC dominance is definitely something of interest. That like I've said many times, this is one of the key metrics that we have to check on a day-to-day basis to understand where the market could be going in the short term. 60% still key area for Bitcoin dominance to come, and I believe that the drop from here will be glorious at some point. But like how long it's gonna take for us to really consolidate around this region is something that no one really knows. But we can actually like consolidate in this region for a long time before we are going to see a major push either up or down. But as you can see, there are a lot of second completely red day in a row. There is not much upside going on. It's just pure grind to the downside on a lot of different meme coins, and altcoins are red as well. But what we are witnessing here is that altcoins are actually less red than the rest of the market. So altcoins are actually quite like I would say in a normal state of mind, so nothing too crazy happening, but they actually have not been rising much anyway. So as you can see, like the altcoins have been pretty much stable. The big coins, the Dino coins that have been trading on all the big exchanges for a very long time. But yeah, it's just a matter of time until the market really reveals its full nature. But I actually gave many calls today in the group chat as well, and these were regarding the meme coins in general, the big cap meme coins that have significant mind share and a lot of well distributed users and communities. So this is something to be uh, having a mind on, because I believe that a majority of the big meme coins, they're still gonna reach their all-time highs, but a lot of them will also die. One of the meme coins that I shared was Michi. I believe that this is going to go at its all-time high again when the timing is right. But right now, the market just needs to time to really digest a bit before moving further. And wisdomize intelligence, obviously, something that we also dive into on a day-to-day basis here. What I would suggest you guys is you would completely avoid low cap cryptos that are on the intelligence, because they are not established, and the information is really um, um, it can be really false. So don't set yourself any expectations on low caps, finding low cap cryptos from this um, intelligence. You only need to be looking at larger cryptos over at least over 1 million. This is something that you have to be looking at, because ultimately these are the ones that already have established fan base and community and local presence. But again, I want to remind you that there are around 90,000 new tokens being launched every single day, and some of them do really well, just like large language models uh, it was a pump fun token that was just released few days ago, 8th of January. And look at this chart. It's basically going directly to 100 million without any stop. And this is quite insane if you ask me, really. Like if we go back in the really beginning of it, and look at the price action, then you almost never know if this kind of cryptos, they where are they going. So there were people buying this thing at 100 and 200,000 market cap that are now up like insane amounts of amounts of money, and their lives are forever changed. But some of the snipers are also actually doing good. So top sniper did 64,000 in profits on this one. Always have to look on the snipers as well. But sometimes it happens that these kind of meme coins are going to go to insane valuations, unrealistic valuations, and majority of the meme coins are already insane, unrealistic valuations. But it does not matter, because they just can go higher and higher and higher. It's all speculation. There is absolutely nothing to do with reality. So something to be mindful of. But here on the intelligence side, there is not much new. We still use the very same logics that we are using. So if you search for newest cryptos, you will have the best cryptos that were spotted by the AI in a very short span of time. So 2 hours to 4 hours to start with, and 5 hours to 6 hours moving forward. So you will have all the access to the latest data based on the intelligence itself, and you can obviously do your own research, because there is a lot of, if you really want to master wisdomized intelligence, then you actually have to spend a lot of time here and build your own conviction. But if you don't do this, then it's unlikely that you will actually be able to get significant edge, you really have to come here every day and check and explore the intelligence. Otherwise, it's just not going to work for you, because ultimately you get rewarded for consistency, and you can achieve consistency in trading, but you need to invest time. So there is no substitute to time spent behind the charts. So I am basically non-stop scanning the market, and that's where the success really comes from. But yeah, this is it for today. No ticker for now. I already gave you one ticker in the community, so you have to actually look on around on this as well. So this is pre-go. I gave this at Credo. Sorry, my bad. So I gave this at 4 million today. It's now trading at 7 million. This is 2x on your money. I aped with okay size, but I think it's gonna go much higher, because this is the fresh narrative, and you get paid for riding the narratives, nothing else really. So yeah, I hope that you took the trade, and this is my invitation for you to actually stay in the community, because I'm actually sharing trades that run. So yeah, that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.